Now, welcome back. I know it's been a minute, but I've been doing a whole bunch of other new things, and I would like to share it with you. So, if you're looking for how to start a podcast, and I know everybody has a podcast, everybody and their mothers has a podcast, all in the YouTube community have a podcast or whatsoever, but can I tell you how cheap it is to start it and how efficient it is to be a one-man band? No fancy mics, at least not yet, so I said 2 ways. The first way is essentially this: your smartphone. You're like, what? You can do podcasts on your phone? Your regular old phone. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It doesn't have to be the most efficient out is. All you need is literally a device, and this will do it for you. And the app that we're going to talk about most, and this is such an easy kind of thing, it's called Anchor. So once you set it up, once you go on ahead and prompt, I'll link it in the description below. It is so super simple. Start with Anchor, right? So as you're recording, this is how my profile looks. It's a little crazy. Yeah, you can kind of see it. You see it right there in all the podcasts. And it's as simple as clicking the tool. As you can see right there. Click it there and you see that little record button. You press record and see those little waves. This is live. I'm talking to this right now as we're broadcasting. And then once you're done, you're going to click the word stop on the bottom, that red little X. Click it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do a podcast. That is it. That is as simple as 1, 2, and 3. And your voice, your vision, your ideas can be shared in such an efficient manner. However, if you want to up that broadcast, up that production level a little bit, make sure the audio is a little better than what your phone is, there's another way to go about it. So literally you're just gonna need 3 essential things, and it doesn't have to be that expensive. You can do a little research, but it just has to be in this order. The first one is this guy. This is a Tascam DR40 external recorder. Okay, I chose this one because it's cheap. It's under $100. And all you have to do is press that record button, and then you're live. This is more for like live shows. That's why there's an X and Y mic up top here, but you can use it as is. But more specifically though, this also has 1 and 2 channel outputs. It can record up to 4 channels if you have a splitter, but that is essentially what that is. Number 2, secondly, you're gonna want a cable, and this is a 3.5 millimeter mono, 1 little stripe over there, cable to a 6.3 millimeter mono, 1 stripe also over there. Your third tool, any headphones will do. Doesn't matter what it is, you just need headphones. These are Panasonic $10 headphones. These are actually amazing quality for the price point that it gives, and that's $10. And lastly, like I said, your smartphone. So it doesn't matter what it is, just your smartphone with the Anchor app. Okay, so let's put it together. In addition to, I have this little Manfrotto stand that kind of clips into there, because I will directly speaking into this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to put together. You have your mic, or essentially your external recorder. Yeah, you're then going to plug the 1/4 inch or the 6.3 millimeter in channel 2 on this recorder, like so. This will then go into your smartphone, the 3.5 millimeter jack mono. Okay, since essentially you have the Google Pixel phone, it doesn't have a 3mm jack anywhere. They do give you this little dongle thing that you can attach. So, into the actual phone itself, this 3mm mono goes right into here, like so. And then we're almost ready, right, essentially. We're then gonna take the headphones, whatever it is. This will then go out of this receiver on the line out for the headphone jack. Okay? That's 90% complete. So to complete it, so the last bit of thing that we have to do is literally place the call. So to monitor what you are talking and coming out of, you need your headphones. Goes into there. This goes directly into your face, so you can talk right at it. And then again, through the Anchor app, you just place the call. You can add the people, and then you have a regular conversation. Now, essentially, this transmits, and then the other person on the other line can talk to you, and they record it simultaneously, and it's so efficient. Now, the reason why we're doing an external just like this is because, one, the audio that comes from their end, meaning if I call them, their audio that comes in through the Anchor app sounds amazing on their end. It's compressed, it's nice, you get a whole feel. However, the audio that comes from my end, if I'm just talking like this without any of this setup, it becomes ducked, meaning when they're talking and you kind of chime in ever so slightly, it doesn't match the same wavelength, and there's this warbly, like you're under the water kind of sound happening as your vocals go up at the same level. So with this setup, while this is getting all done together, when you're done with the conversation, everything gets saved into the SD card. From then, you upload it to your PC, whatever it is. If you have Adobe Audition, I've heard people put this into GarageBand, whatever it is. You can then take the example sound bites. If you have an intro or an outro, little plugins, little dings and dots, you can then add it, export it all together, and then upload it into Anchor, the same app, and publish your podcast that way. It's so simple, it's so integrated, and now you don't have, there should be no excuse for you not to do a podcast. You have a cool idea, you want to talk to somebody, you want to get your point across, I believe this is the way. So hopefully that's not too intense of a video, but at least you understand how simple it is to do a podcast nowadays. So if you like that, you know what to do, the whole likey business thing, and let's make it more dramatic, huh? Like that. Cool. That's it, that's the whole setup. Cool.